Hi, my name is Chris Comerford. I am the White House Executive Chef, and welcome to the White House Kitchen. We are going to make a vegetable curry turnips, and this recipe was inspired by the First Lady's video.
Turn up for what?
And also Steph Curry's video that he just did a few weeks ago. Turnip for what? The Let's Move initiative was initiated by the First Lady in 2009, encouraging healthy lifestyle and healthy living. And with that came with the kitchen garden, and this year we just planted our turnips. It's really a very simple recipe. And it's something that you could do within 30 minutes. And some of these things you already might have in your pantry, like chickpeas and tomato. For this particular recipe, I use coconut oil because coconut oil has a good fragrance and also it's good for you. It fights other bad oil in your body. I like my curry with lots of aromatic vegetables, the onion, the ginger, and the garlic. And I think our stove here is hot enough, so we're just gonna add that. And one thing with cooking is that you have to hear it. And I'm starting to hear it right now, I think. So, and we're just gonna add our ginger. It gives it a nice aroma and a nice fragrance. 1 clove of garlic goes a long way. I love garlic, so I'm putting 3 cloves in this. Once you start smelling the aromatics in here, add cumin powder. And then after that, I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of curry paste. You know, on the recipe, it says curry powder, but it's better and it's nicer and it gives a better aroma to your dish. I'm adding a number 15 can of chickpeas. The dish and the onion are turning translucent, so let me just sweat it a little more and just keep stirring it so the bottom doesn't get scorched. And this is now the highlight of the recipe, is the turnips. It's a very strange vegetable. One thing with turnips is that the bigger the bulb, you know, the more cruciferous it is, kind of like a lot of strands. And the smaller bulb you use, the more tender the turnip is. So I like using just like a medium-sized turnips. And I also have in here some baby turnips. Baby turnips are actually good for just shaving in your salad, and the greens are good for sauteing as well. But for this particular purpose, for like a curry and a stew, you want a turnip with a little more texture to it and body to it so it could withstand the cooking. Let's add a pepper, and we're gonna add the green beans. Burnt garlic means very bitter and not a very good dish. So you make sure, like as you swirl, scrape the bottom at the same time. And then we're gonna add 1 can of 15-ounce tomato sauce. One ingredient that I really love putting on my curry is organic coconut milk. It doesn't have any kind of thickener or cornstarch, because sometimes you see those in a can that they look like they're just cream. But here you could still see the coconut water. This dish will take about 30 minutes to simmer. If you want your vegetable more tender or more cooked, you could give it another 10 minutes. And then when it gets to that point, one way that we serve it to make it more appealing to people who's never had turnip before is with a warm roti bread. And you know, you could actually do it like a taco. I really love eating it like this because it gives me a feel of having a hearty taco that is actually very good for you. So just kind of roll it up and take a bite. Turnip for what? Thanks for joining me here today, and if you want to watch more, click here.